Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Clara Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your full moon reading. So stick around watching Sagittarius because there's going to be a coupon code that pops up on the screen at some point that will give you 50% off a private full moon reading with me. So the links for the full moon readings to book in will be popping up every now and then up there to book in for them, but look out for that coupon code that's popping up. So Sagittarius, we've got a full moon on the 7th or the 8th of April, depending on where you are on the planet, of course. And full moons, they're all about letting go. Now, things that are going on the planet at the moment with this virus that's going around, this pandemic, is already giving us the perfect conditions to appraise in our lives what's important to us, what's not important to us, because things have been taken away from us already. We're getting this great clarity. And so we're already in this period of letting go, but we've got this great clarity given to us in these times for us to be able to do a really good job on this. So this is a really important full moon, I'm feeling, for all of us. So let's see what it is for you. For all of you Sagittarius in particular. Right, yeah. This is the call of your higher self, this guidance card to the mystery of life. This is about letting go and letting your higher self take the lead. Maybe you've been trying to manifest things in your life. You've been trying to control your life. You've been trying to do it yourself. And there's your higher self saying, look, if you just let me take over, and if you'd actually get in tune with yourself and follow me instead, I'll take you to everything that you want. I'll take you to everything that you've ever wanted. But there's a mystery path to it, and it's not the path that you've been taking. It's not the path of logic. Not the path of logic. So you've been trying to take the path of logic. You've been trying to figure it out yourself, how to get to where you want to go. But that's very man-made. That's the ego's way of trying to get it. That's, it's the collective consciousness. It's where the collective consciousness has been. So let me explain more about that. So the collective consciousness, and we're all kind of waking up. Well, a lot of us are waking up to that now. Can't say everybody is, but a lot of us are waking up to that now. Is how entrenched we've been in the collective, in societies, and what we've been taught. That things like we've got to be serious, to be taken seriously, that the economy is really important, that it's all about money, it's all about us being in control and what we do, that kind of thing. And there's all of these stories going around, and as much as we think that we haven't bought into those, we have, all at various levels. And Sagittarius, this is saying that even though that you think you're kind of a rebel, you're still in those guidelines. You're still taking some of it on. Of course, we're all human beings. We're all one. We've all had to go along with it to some point, even if we've been awake to it. But there's a lot of things that we haven't been awake to. And this is saying, Sagittarius, you don't need to figure it all out. Like, you've been trying to figure it out before. This is not a time to like, oh, things have changed. Now I need to figure it out again. It's like, no. Now you just let go. Now you let go. Now you let go and let your spirit take over. Let your higher self take over. Be on this mystery path. Allow yourself to be guided. This is not saying surrender to anyone else. Because I can feel the resistance in you, Sagittarius. It's like, no, like I'm not letting other people take over. I'm going to be in control of my life. Well, you kind of are, because the real you is your higher self. And it knows everything that you want in your life. It's going to happen so much easier if you just surrender and allow yourself to be guided. This is asking you to open up your spiritual side even more, Sagittarius. There's ego, right? And we can see that playing out in a lot of people. It's, the people that are kind of wanting power over everyone else, and they want to make a lot of money, so they've got power and stuff like that. We can see clearly that ego. But what's even trickier and even more dangerous is the spiritual ego. And oh my God, that's showing itself right now in people. Conspiracy theories, everyone thinking that they know better than experts and stuff like that. The spiritual ego is trickier than anything. It's another level of being unawake, and it's the most dangerous because people think they're awakened, that are actually doing this, that are actually being caught up in this ego. And so if you're recognizing that, then you're kind of through that level, or you're getting through that level of ego too. And this is your challenge, Sagittarius, is that the spiritual level of ego, because it's the worst kind. It's trickier. It's because you were going to believe it. You're going to believe it, and you're going to think it's right and awoken and it's not. And so your higher self is calling right now for you to surrender to the path. Let's see where this is going, Sagittarius. So what else this full moon is about for you? Yeah, it's tricky. It's the spiritual ego. You're being asked to release guilt. So, it's another layer of the ego again that makes us feel guilty about the ego. The ego is tricky, isn't it? We kind of break free of one layer of it and then we start feeling guilty, and that is ego too. And so you're being prepared for this let go right now by letting go of that ego. It's like a humility of admitting to ourselves, the ego has got me. There's always going to be a layer of ego there. I'm I'm a, a big mess like everyone else in the world. It's a humbling thing. It's like I've messed up. Everyone messes up, right? I've messed up and it's okay. Like we're all a bit crazy in our own right. We're all like we've all messed up and we're still messing up now. And it's just nature of human beings, and we've just got to be totally open to that. It's like we're not perfect and we can't portray that image of being perfect, and we're not in control of it, and we just need to admit that, right? And then release the guilt for it all. It's like it's okay. I've messed up and keep on messing up, but it's okay. That's being human. That's being a human being. And that, just getting to that, I don't know, I've messed up, it's okay. Getting to that point is allowing you to open up. It's preparing you to open up to this mystery path, to your higher self leading you forward to what you want. It's like everything's going to start working out, but you've got to let go of all of these layers of ego. We all do. But it's for you, Sagittarius. I'm not saying that you have it worse than everyone else. I'm saying that you, Sagittarius, you've got to this point of being awake to be ready to deal with this level of ego now, which is a good thing. It's like you're graduating, you're waking up to it, Sag. So it's not a criticism of you. If your ego is telling you that, then it's just showing you that you're ready to wake up to this. And appreciate yourself. This is not appreciate yourself for how perfect you are and how much better you are than everyone else, how much more awakened you are, even to your past self. This is not about appreciating yourself for your goals. This is just about appreciating yourself as a human being, appreciating yourself. Yeah, this is like a knockdown, not a humiliation, but just getting back to that humbling point. It could come through kind of humiliation, the the world. Like I just saw an image of a cat, a cat knocking something off. It's like the universe is knocking you off that ledge you've been on. It's like if you've been on a ledge and looking down on your past self or looking down on everyone else in any kind of way, it's knocking you off that ego shelf, going, and now who are you? And this appreciate self, it's like true self. It's not appreciating yourself for the money you got or your accomplishments or anything that you've achieved. It's just appreciating the core of who you are, the human beingness, being knocked down to your core kind of thing, and getting focused from that point of view, the point of view of I don't know, because that's when you can truly open to this magical path, like this mystery card, this guidance. It's the magical path. It's full of abundance. It's full of synchronicities, serendipities, magic, miracles. It's really exciting, adventurous way to live, and you deserve that. But ego plays a part in protecting us from things that are truly harming us. But most of the time these days it is not helping us. It's actually hindering us. So you're being asked to let all of the ego fall away, even the sneakiest parts of it, so that you can get on that mystery path. Yeah. And then all of this choose to change. You're not making those choices now. You've already made them. The universe knows what you want. Your higher self knows what you want. And you've got a life ahead of you that is absolutely brilliant for you. And you're almost there. It's like you're almost there to get really on. You've not been off path. You've been on the path, but it's like the path that's opening up to you now. If you do this stuff, is going to be just brilliant, full full of surprises, full of abundance, full of all the real good stuff in life. You're ready. you're ready, or you're about to be ready, Sagittarius, to really set off toward those changes that you've been wanting. And life could have been frustrating until now because you've been asking for these things, and it's like, why can't I manifest it? It's like, well, you just needed to wait to get to this point where you're kind of broken down to your core, your true light, the light in your heart and your spirit that you truly are, letting ego go enough and all of its layers, enough for the true you to shine through so that you can move forward on this path now. So, just as I thought, Sagittarius, this is a very important full moon for you and for everybody as well. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How did it resonate with you? Love hearing from you. And did you catch that coupon code? Because if you did, you can use it on that link there and get half price for a private full moon reading with me. Have an awesome full moon, Sag. I'll see you next time. Bye.